Okay, we should be good to go. Hopefully YouTube won't have a little panic like it did last time. But anyway, Raindrop, hello, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. We are doing some colouring stuff today. We might actually end up also doing the non-talking portion of this. And I'm very sorry if I sound like I've got a cold, because I think I have a cold. I woke up this morning and I had like a bit of a scratchy throat, and I was like, is this the vibe for this week? Is this the vibe for today? Almost just dropped the camera. Cool. So yeah, today is another random stream. I decided. PG, hi, how's it going? Okay, I haven't fully decided on like a color palette for this, so I am going to make a new layer and put it underneath, and I'm just gonna start filling things in. So I do have a couple of bits. So this is not like super neat at the minute, because I do want to just test out what different bits look like. I'm thinking the hair is going to have to be a little lighter there, yeah, because the thing is, sometimes with different palettes it ends up looking a bit muddy. So we're going to go with this one. And I think, yeah, they are. The eyebrows are going to have to be the same colour as the line work. Half alive, hello. Orange juice can prevent it. Yeah, it's just a genuine cold. It's not COVID or anything. Let's see. What do I want for clothes wise? I was maybe thinking of having a yellowish jumper. Sort of like an orange. Make it a little bit brighter, I'm thinking. That's quite cute. I don't actually own a hoodie like this. I have a grey one actually, but it's not. I am, yeah. And let's, no, definitely not that. Ooh. There we go. Maybe, what are we thinking? Actually, maybe it's just a darker, no. A lot of my colouring process is like, this one? No. This one? No. Purple, maybe I'll have like a yellow headset. What is this? Maybe like it's probably gonna have to be like a darker blue for the headset. What are we thinking? Maybe like that. No, let's actually go for a let's actually go for the grey darkish headset. This is just so I know like what colours I'm using when I actually have to ignore this sleeve as well. I'm not keen on the blue for this. Maybe this one is going to be the grey. Like I'm thinking that one, and then I will do like some different different bits and pieces. Yeah, that's the one, I think. So let's change, let's grab this color, and then we can adjust the sleeve. And this one, here's this one. Okay, I'm gonna have to hide certain bits of this. Yeah, body line, and get rid of that as well. And then we'll zoom in and focus on this arm for a second. Let's also grab, the good thing about this is I'm actually only going to be doing it probably like once, and then once it's done I've then got it forever, I guess, or at least until I want to change it again. Please ignore the inconsistencies in the model. Jay Rich, hello. Jay, welcome. I'm really glad you liked the newest video. I'll be doing some more of those. And some more Blender stuff as well. Aiden, good morning. Yeah, back at it again. Are you shy? How's it going? Just trying to like get something done today. So it depends on how far we get with this one, but I might actually also do the animated section. I'm on like a Reanimated collab, and I've got one bit to do on one of them. Let's close that, and let's do the body. Let's close that and duplicate. Let's also make it a bit bigger so we can see right to the end. Just trying to get all the little bits. Felicia, hi, how's it going? Yes, the puppy has made it to the PNGTuber model. He wouldn't actually sleep like that, like beside me while I was working, because he doesn't actually like being upstairs unless he's going to bed. But if we're on the sofa, he will. He's got this little, it's called a snuggle sack. So obviously he's a miniature dachshund, so they like to burrow into things. So he will love going under blankets. He likes, if you're wearing like a jumper or a hoodie, he likes sitting underneath that as well because you're nice and warm. Yeah, so cute. He's very cuddly. Okay, so that one. This one doesn't actually need to be there. I'm just making sure. That is a movement. Yeah, okay. We should be good. Oh, let's also rename this. So, body C for colour. That's how I'm arranging things at the minute. Crazy Cookie, hello. I'm all about the snuggle sack. Yes, love that. But yeah, he's at daycare today. He goes and has a day or two a week, depending on like what we're doing. He goes to see his friends, and he loves it there. He comes back and he's absolutely shattered. Because usually, like, if I'm looking after him, he's crazy. And he goes feral whenever anyone comes in the door. But after he gets back from spending the day with his friends, he is so tired that he can like barely come to see you when you walk in the door. And he's like, oh, hi guys. And then he goes and sits on the sofa again. He's so funny. Okay, so that is the hoodie. Now you'll notice that there are some little bits here. So I'm going to go for a solid stroke. Actually, no. Solid fill. And I'm just going to click and drag over these. Make sure... Oh, there's a tiny bit there. Looks like... might be good for like the majority of this. There's a tiny bit there. Actually, I've just realised that it might... Well, actually, that's good because I don't really want to draw lines on the bottom of the rest of these. So, okay. Oops, let's go down. Did I mean to do that? Yes, I did. The existential egg, yes. Is one of my favourites, actually. Okay. And I think we might be good to go on some of these. Come on. Tiny bit there, tiny bit there. Okay, so that is the hoodie done. Let's go and colour pick from, we want this one. I'm just going to unhide that one, hide it again. Oops, this one. It's not what I meant to do. It's because I switched tools. Close that. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? I hope you are good and you're enjoying this co-working stream. I was in like two minds about whether I was gonna actually stream today, but I was like, no, do something, because I've got like quite a few things to get finished, like pretty sharpish. Not that I'm bothered about that, but always feels good when you finish something off, or you're like, oh, I've got all these things to do, but then you get them done pretty quick. There's nothing worse than sitting there and being like, oh, I've got all this stuff to do, and then being like frozen by the fact that you've got so much to do that you don't actually want to move. A little bit of procrastination panic. Okay, checking, it looks good. Have I? Oh, I have missed a bit. I have missed a teeny tiny bit of this one. It's just in this corner here. And a little bit there. There's like a random line there for some reason. Okay, next, I think. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna need to remove the eyes and the brows and the mouth. So they are all separate parts because I really didn't fancy drawing those over and over again. So, Red Prime, hello. It's always nice to work while someone else is working on a call with me. So this is similar, except you cannot hear me. I can see you typing though. But yeah, I love a co-working stream. I will usually stick a stream on like in the background on a regular day if I'm not streaming myself. So it's like one of my favorite things. Just feels so much more productive. Okay. And we're actually getting the colouring done today. I had a little look before I started stream and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. So it's meant to be set to like solid fill. There's something to get used to, especially if you're not used to working in Blender. So I had a bit of a break from it because I was doing stuff in TVPaint, and obviously in TVPaint doesn't have like materials and attributes, it's just the color stuff, so I had to get used to that again. Okay, so this tiny bit up there, and then I think this one. What happens if I might try and adjust like the stroke areas to see if it'll catch more of these tiny bits. So like that. There's another bit there. Is it because I'm zooming in and I'm noticing more and more as I go? Probably. I was wondering, where would you recommend a complete beginner starts from when learning to work with Blender? So there are a couple of tutorials and people that like really helped me when I first started learning Blender. So Worthy Kids, super great. Deduce is a little bit more, I'd say it's like more intermediate, but Worthy Kids' tutorial on how to animate something 2D in Blender is really good, covers a lot of stuff, and super easy to follow as well. Who else is that? Obviously, got to shout out TipTut. They did a 2 or 3 part series on how they made an animation in Blender. That was super useful. I will be doing like my own how to animate in Blender, just like showing you how I'm making stuff like this. That is hopefully going to be easy enough to understand. I feel like I'm going to have to do more than just like 1 or 2 videos on that, but they'll be each covering like their own thing, but they won't be like super long, because who's got the attention span for that? Like, not even me. But yeah. You probably know. Okay. You can Control-C and Control-V on any property, even on color properties. So if you have a stroke thickness on one grease pencil object, you can copy paste by just hovering over it. Okay, let me just see about this. So if I wanted to use like the eyedropper tool on this color, at the minute I go in here and then use it like this. Is there a quicker way to do it? Because that would be super helpful. Yes, Anthony as well. Blender Guru is fantastic for Blender in general, more modeling, compositing. Nice. I haven't really touched on any modeling stuff yet. I'm hoping to do a little bit more once I've done what I need to do in 2D first. But yeah, I want to mix. Also, I'll learn you. Yes. Hover over the color. Oh, okay. Hang on. Is it just in? So let's say I've done that. Okay, Blender's. I'm doing something. Okay. I'll just stick with like eyedropping for now, because at the minute Blender is deciding that it's not a massive fan of this. Because I'm hovering and doing like Control-C, but it's not picking up for some reason. Oh, hover over the color swatch at the top. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. So basically, I'd I'd still need to like grab this and do that if I wanted the colour. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah. It's getting to that point where I'm like, what is going on? Okay. Just covering some of the white areas that have slipped through. Okay, I think we're good for that one. And now I'm moving over to the hair pieces, the little babies, and I'm going to see what happens if I turn. Okay. There's like a tiny bit. What happens if I do that? Oh yeah, I said I was gonna lighten it up a bit. A bit darker slightly. Definitely feel like that's more manageable colour wise. Okay. Not on the canvas though, okay. Struggling with finding It says a career as such, how exactly can you make a living through animation? No worries. Planning on doing a video about this at some point as well, but there's like a lot of different routes that you can take. There are, obviously you can get work in a studio, working on other people's projects. You can do commissions. If you're gonna go freelance, I would recommend working in a studio first, just so you can learn like what to do and stuff. I went straight into freelance because I was like, I didn't want to move. I didn't really want to move, and at that point there wasn't really a lot of remote work going, so I was like, well, if no one's gonna hire me, I'll do my own thing, and I went straight into freelance stuff. You can look at job boards and things, and apply for stuff on there, like if it's remote work. So my first job was I did line and colour on a short film. It wasn't very well paid, and I did a lot of hours, but I really liked working with the people that I worked with. Like, the studio was really nice, and because I was basically, you've got to have like a good work ethic, and you've got to be, if you're stuck, ask questions on like what to do, or with like exports and things. So at the beginning of a project, I was working with an American studio, and they work at 24 frames a second, and in the UK we work at 25. So I'd been doing this project on 25 frames, and they were like, hi, can you export at 24? And that should have been something that I'd asked in the beginning. But yeah, I was always like responding to messages within like a good time, happy to sort of take on feedback and make any adjustments that they wanted, and basically just be the person that you like to work with, because then they'll come back and be like, oh, we liked working with this person, they were reliable. So once I finished that work with them, they actually came back and were like, hey, we've got this other project, did you want to work on that with us? And I've done a few projects with them now, like since then, and I usually get like 1 or 2 jobs a year where they come back and they're like, hey, we've got this thing, and I say sure, and they pay they pay on time, and very quickly as well, compared to like some places, so that's very nice. I did go to uni. You don't have to, but another way that I've got jobs before is that my friends have been like, oh, I'm working on this project, you should apply, or I'm running this project, would you do this for me? So that's what I do. So that's like the normal conventional ways of earning money in like animation and stuff, but there's always sort of like what is it called? I think is it stock footage? So you can make assets for other people to use in their videos, and commercial work, which is quite interesting. And then those assets will be sold on stock websites, you know, the ones like, I want to say Getty Images, but I'm not too sure if that's one. But yeah, so that's that. And then if you're really good at stuff, you can then do like a course, or you can do like a YouTube channel. I'm really biased, but I would definitely recommend a YouTube channel. So I like just posting stuff online really helps as well, like get your work out there. No one is going to hire you or whatever if they don't know you exist. So I just posting like finished animations and short doodles and things. So let's say you want to work on it's like career advice with KD. Yeah, so let's say you want to do music videos. Maybe pick a small section from a song or the type of song that you like and do like the storyboard and production work for that and make that finished section and post it online, and then give it like animation meme or whatever, or like unofficial music video. And if it's just super short, then people can find you that way. Make sure that you have like links to, if you don't have a portfolio, at least somewhere where someone can see like your show reel or whatever. And then you want like an email where people can contact you, which helps a lot. And then they can be like, hey, we liked this thing that you did, please make us a music video. And then you could be like, sure, that will be this amount of money. And then it gets into like the whole contract side of things. So even like with commissions and stuff, I definitely recommend taking 50% up front, and like writing out a schedule for when you can expect things. And also this, yeah, but basically I've got like a lot of thoughts and they're all gonna be in like a video on like ways to make money and what you should kind of like be thinking about when you take commissions and contracts and things. Like it's, yeah, hopefully that'll help when it comes out. But Paris, hello, is Blender the best for 2D animation? I'm really enjoying it. It's not perfect yet, but it's free, so would recommend. So true, remember tools and even talent, so to speak, can be taught and mastered. What can't be taught is being a great person to work with. That carries you so much further than skills. Yeah, exactly, because if you're a nice person to work with, then you can always improve your skills. But if you're great at what you do but you're a pain to work with, I know like which person I'd rather work with, you know. That probably shouldn't be there. Oh well, we're going like full colour on this. Okay, I need to erase. No, dissolve, please. Is it just going to be point? Go away. I've got a feeling. I've got a feeling the curls are going to have to be done. Curls are going to have to be done by hand. Yeah, I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, I'm glad it helped. Yeah, I just there's quite a lot you can do with it, with animation in general, or like even creative stuff. There's all digital downloads and files and things, and it might take you a while to build up. Like, I don't know, it does take a while to build up with clients and things, so stick with it, and only make, like, if you're gonna spend time, if someone says work for free, say no. Because if you're, especially if it's like their project that they're gonna make money out of eventually, and if they're a big brand, then they can definitely afford to pay you. They're just trying to get like free stuff. But yeah, if someone says, oh well, it's great exposure and like work for free on this thing, you can be making your own work and stuff that you want to make and get hired for, and like improving your show reel and things for free for you, and it, you know, there's just lots of things. I've got so many ideas, I want to make all the things, but yeah. And obviously if you do like a YouTube channel, you'll eventually get monetized and have the ad revenue for that, so that's like a little bit every now and then. Obviously it depends on like views and your topic and stuff, but yeah, we're getting deep into it now. But yeah, basically lots of opportunity. A good channel I'd say is Kelsey Rodriguez, and she talks about like making money as an artist and things, so her channel's super helpful. Who else? As for like general animation stuff, you can, like, you don't have to go to school for it. There's always like a ton of online courses and things if you're not like that confident. I think Project City is like a course or whatever, or like an online academy, I want to say, that people talk about quite a lot. I haven't done any courses there myself, but that's run by Seacrest. I think his last name is pronounced Seacrest, but he is the creator of Kippo, Age of Wonder Beasts. That was one of my favourite shows when it was on Netflix. But yeah, definitely check out your options for that. I feel like I've gone on like a total ramble, but yeah, I'm hoping it was helpful. Okay, let's see. Rhea, hello. I'm doing good. I've got like a little bit of a, I feel like I've got a little bit of a cold going on. It's definitely affecting the voice, but we're managing it. Runal, hello. It's been a while. Like choking. I've got like some lemon in my drink to hopefully help. Just realised that I haven't this bit. Okay. Let's do this one again. There we go. So what is everyone working on today? If you're working on something. It's okay if you're not. Just... I want to get this finished today. Or at least this loop, anyway. Okay. This bit needs removing. also, God of War comes out, is it next week or the week after? I'm excited to watch a few people play that. Because it might just be PS5 exclusive? I'm not too sure. And I'd rather wait for it to come out on PC before I grab it. Okay. I'm gonna have to do like the little hair swirly bits in a bit. Like completely missed this section. Okay, it's not too bad. Pokemon animation for the new games. Very nice. Wish I could afford it then again. I'd rather get it on PC, yeah. I've only got like a super old PS4 and it sounds like an aeroplane is about to take off when I turn it on, so I'm like, I don't really want to switch it back, you know? But then again, I don't really want to get rid of it because I've got a ton of games that have been like gifted to me over the years, like from friends and stuff. The PS5 like graphics are so good though. A friend of mine has the PS5. It's crazy the difference. Let's see. Reg, hello. Max, haven't seen an animated stream in a long time. Yeah, I was so from January to July I was working on freelance things and also like recovering a little bit from having multiple projects overrun, and I was like, well, if I actually want to get back to posting at some point this year, I'm going to have to take a break. So I had a break, which is why I didn't post from January to July. And then obviously I came back in July and I've only really just started posting and streaming again. So more stuff happening soon. Or like happening now, I guess. But yeah, it feels good to be back. There we go. Okay, so this bit of hair is finished. Does it look like it's... I'm just going to zoom in. It's a bit there. And then these bits. Just checking everything. Okay. I think we should be good. I only want a PS5 for Final Fantasy 16, that's it. So I can't justify it right now. If we, like, if it was different, like, in uni, so imagine if you lived in, like, halls or something and one person had a console, then everyone could use it. I feel like I I would be so broke if I bought every console. So I try and like preserve the money. So it'd be so much easier if I had like housemates. I'm trying to convince my sister that she needs one, but she won't get one. Okay. I need to put that in there. There we go. And I'm just gonna go over that. And I'm gonna grab this colour and I'm just gonna chuck it in there. Okay. Hair. Almost there with this one actually, which is nice. Thing is, with some of these, like the colouring isn't perfect in Blender. Like it works, but I then have to go in and do all like these little fixes and stuff. Whereas, but it would take me exactly the same amount of time if I exported this and then took it into TVPaint to colour instead of doing it here. So, because the colouring in TVPaint is so good. It's a lot quicker. And there's no little bits like this. Get there eventually. Okay. Oops. This. It's like finding new dots everywhere. And then this random bit that has a gap in the neck. That section. Okay, so just the headphones. What does this look like if I move? That looks fine. I was gonna go for like a yellow band, but we'll stick with this one, I think. I normally just wait until PC port these days. Yeah, I feel like I'm the same. I really wanted to play Horizon, like the new one, but it was obviously PS5, PS4 exclusive, so I'm waiting for that to be ported at the minute. I wish I learned grease pencil more. It's so cool. Yes, it's super cool. I'm gonna do like a tutorial on how I'm working with it, so hopefully that'll be easy enough for anyone to understand. But yeah, it's definitely worth learning. I really want to try a mix of like 2D, 3D in it. Should be fun. Oh, it was a bot. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly. If you open the Blender preferences, click on key map and then search for eyedropper, do the grease pencil eyedropper. So let's have a look. Preferences, file, preferences. Where is it? Key map. what was it? Key map, and then search for eyedropper. Oh, it's E. I'm gonna change. That is not what I meant to do. Come on, right mouse. Is there? We'll try it like that. No, maybe not. Edit preferences. Keyboard mouse. Okay. What's it do if I... Okay. Thanks, Christian. I really appreciate that. Did you sort out my YouTube handle stuff that took them 10 years too late? Yeah, I did the handle stuff. Yeah, it's all done now. I've got like several where I'm just like, and this one needs doing. I get so many emails about it. Okay, let's do this color. Okay. So, because if I press E, it's not actually, doesn't do anything. Just Shift E. No. Cool. Didn't mean to do that. Is this okay? All good. You're back. You got bread. Very nice. Is it like regular bread or toast? What type of bread? I had a treat the other day. We were like treated ourselves to some focaccia bread. It's gonna change, isn't it? Yes. I need to turn that back on. There we go. Turn that off. I'm just gonna add it in there. For a second, I thought I wasn't on the right, the right layer. Regular bed, regular bread. I can't talk when I've got a cold. I'm like, can't pronounce anything. Okay. This one's gonna need like a lot of tiny fixes, I think. Probably doesn't help that I've used pen pressure on this one this time, because recently I've been using like no pen pressure for stuff, and that seems to have helped. But for some reason I decided I was gonna use pen pressure again, because it does look nice sometimes, but most of the time I'm a no pen pressure gal. Okay, there's like another, there's another bit there. Let's just grab the skin color, fix that. Oops. Thing is, like, this PNGTuber is going to be so tiny. I don't really need to be doing like the tiny little bits in the corners, but I just know that if I don't do it, it's going to bother me. And then it becomes like if you're not going to do it properly, why do it? Okay. There's one there. Missed that section. And this bit. Okay. So this is the section. So now we have the eyes. Oh. We have to turn those off. Eyes and the brows. So I'm gonna duplicate empty keyframes. And this is eyes C. And duplicate brows C. As you can tell, I love using layers. Okay, so we're gonna go in with this. Fairly simple. That should actually, I don't know why I didn't close those up. Also, need to do the lashes. Normally it would have bothered me that the pointy eyelashes were in like, so they're a different angle, but now I'm just like, no, it doesn't matter. I was definitely like a perfectionist when I was at uni. Even though I'm better now, I realise that there's just some things that you really don't need to sort of go too hard on. As long as it's, I'm definitely more of like finished is better than perfect now. Okay, let's do the brows. Okay. I think the brows are good. Like the brows are definitely, they change shape, but we move. Let's do that. Let's have a look. Ben, hello. I am trying to stream a bit more regularly. I'm going to try and do it like once or twice a week. So I did Sunday. Today is Tuesday, and I was like, you know what? It's first of the month. We'll try and get some streaming time in. I've got a few projects, especially when I've got projects that I can show you, or like their YouTube stuff. I can always like stick a stream on while I work, which is nice. Helps me stay focused, and it's like I'm not just, I don't know, watching telly or something. I am actually working. I've got like a list of the things that I need to get done this week. Okay, so now is it gonna be a pain in the butt if it probably is. Are you ready? It's gonna, I knew it. Okay. Why would you do this to me? Why is it doing that? Why you do this? So on the ones where the pupils have sort of decided to merge with the off-white grey. I'm gonna have to go in and fix those. Luckily it's not all of them because that would have been a pain. Okay. If I do that, oh, so I should have just done the whites first. Cool. Cool. Okay, so that is all of them, and now we can do this, and then now it is the mouth. I can turn on the hand and stuff now. I did that before stream because I was like, if this doesn't go right, they're gonna sit and watch me struggle with this. So the way I did this hand, obviously, because the hand has like the pen with it as well. So I did the underneath the hand, the pen had to be on top, and then I just drew over the fingers that overlapped the pen and then coloured that section. So it is just like, if I turn off that, this is what it looks like, the top fingers above the pen. It didn't take too long. I wouldn't want to do it on anything longer than this though. So that's what I did. Mouth, let's do the mouth colour. Mouth C. There we go. And let's colour this. So I have two colours for this one. We have this light pink, which is going to be the tongue, and then we have this darker pink, which is the inside of the mouth. So I like to do one first. I'm going to have to go in and fix certain portions of this. And then I'll use the same sort of like off grey for the eyes that I did. Same off white that I used for the eyes on the teeth. There we go. Brain is hazy today. Although you probably can't tell any difference by how I usually am during stream. So I hope everyone is buzzing that it is the 1st of November. I'm actually really looking forward to it, which might seem odd, but like every month I'm like, a fresh start. What am I gonna make? What am I gonna make this month? Or like, what have I not finished last month that needs to be done this month? Ooh. I wondered why I was going in the wrong direction. I will catch up. I know people have posted messages. I will catch up on a sec. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's show you guys what it looks like. I know I am gonna put like a texture and stuff on top. So hopefully that should be fine. I'm the opposite. When I'm not sick, my English is trash. When I'm sick, for some reason, brain decides English. That's easy. Gosh. Did I know grease pencil is vector? Yes, Rover, I did. Also, hello. Hello, Kyla. How's it going? Scar, hello. Cool to see you make all this stuff. Makes me miss animating and using Blender. Ah, what did you used to make in Blender? Was it like 2D stuff? 3D? It's much better comparison to tutorial, no editing. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a basics, like my process. So hopefully it'll be like nice and clear and I won't skip any steps. Am I a fan of Brandon Sanderson books? Let me Google that a second. The name sounds familiar. Oh, the Mistborn trilogy. That is... And the Storm... I feel like that's on my reading list. But I haven't read a book in absolutely ages. I'm like so behind on everything because I'm like, animation, all my time. So, I take it you've read them before? Or at least... do I animate on 1s, 2s or 3s? So 1s is usually for like fast-paced action or like VFX stuff, or where you want it to be like super smooth. Don't tend to do a lot of that because why? Why would you when you can do it on like 2s and 3s? I used to be like, oh, everything's got to be done on 1s or 2s, but now I'm just like, nah, if I can cut a corner, do something quickly but make it look just as good, I will do that. So most of the time when people say they animate on 1s or 2s, I'm usually actually just like a mix of everything other than 1s, unless it's very special circumstances. There we go. But yeah, if there's a shortcut, I'll take it. I've got so many ideas and plans and stuff to do. If you have a shortcut, you take that. You save your wrist and your back from like hunching over your tablet. Saying that, I should be getting a delivery either like, I would say today or tomorrow, but I actually don't know. Huiona sending me a tablet to have a go with. It's the 2.5K 16-inch one, which I'm really looking forward to because the tablet I'm using at the minute from XP Pen, I love it. It's really good, but now I'm using Blender and stuff. The area because I've got all the toolbars open and stuff, the area that I'm animating on is getting smaller and smaller. And I do want to be able to have a bit more room. It also has a better stand than this. So this one just has one setting, and that is my only problem with this tablet. But I think the one that they're sending me has a couple of different levels, because at the minute it's a good angle, but I want to be able to like sit back a bit and not be like this for the whole thing. But yeah, I'm hoping November will be busy this month because I'm basically taking December off. Very nice. We love a restful month. Have you got any like commissions and freelance stuff, PG? For anyone who doesn't know, PG is I went to uni with them and they are super good animator. I think you do mostly like motion graphic stuff now, but they do commissions. So if you're looking for like little emotes and things, or you've got a D&D character that you want done, would recommend. I think you've got like a post on your Twitter, haven't you, for like commissions and things. Okay, and that tooth. The tooth needs a little fix. Let's have a look. Regina, hi! Happy you caught it live. Happy you're here. I say it like every time, but I'm always really appreciative that you guys like pop in to keep me company while I'm working. Oh, look at that line. I did not do that very well. There's this one. Oh, I did not do that very well. There we go. For anyone who's curious, I'm just using the up and down arrow keys on my keyboard to go between like keyframes. Looks like there's a dot in there that needs fixing. Oh, there's a bit there. It's just like these tiny little corners that it's not too happy with. If it's on like if I use the pen pressure. Let's see. Okay, let's move out and we'll see what that looks like. I was making PS1 graphics, PS1 clips occasionally, but also 2D plane animation and cartoon 3D. It's nice. Question: how do you know which frame to insert? I know close frames faster. So when I first started animating, and even like recently, I was under the impression that all the animators, when they made stuff, that they just knew what kind of timing to do straight away and they didn't really have to adjust it, but that's really not the case. So what I'll do is if I pause this, hang on. So I have, so it should be here. And if I click this one, so these are my roughs. Let me just turn off. I like to have extra bits. So I'm not too sure why they're selected. Oh, hang on. There we go. So these are like my roughs for the animation. So everything is super sketchy in the beginning, and basically I will draw the frames, like the main poses, and then I will drag the frames and time them out, and I will look at them and be like, does that seem right? And the more you animate, the more you'll kind of like understand how you want the movement to go. So that is what it looks like. But yeah, I just sort out all the timing in the rough animation stage so I don't, you know, have to adjust it later. And then obviously I can neaten it up a little bit, but I do everything in separate layers. So like the hand, the eyes, the eyebrows, they were all on separate layers because I could then adjust them individually and I wouldn't have to like redraw the whole thing over and over again if I needed to like adjust one tiny thing, if that makes sense. So split it up definitely makes it a lot easier. And then, you know, you can change it. You don't have to know like all the bits straight away. So yeah, all the timing is done in like the rough stage. So yeah, colouring. What was I doing? Was I doing the mouth? Have I finished the mouth? I think, was I looking at the eyes? Eye colour. There we go. Zoom in. Because I feel like there was a couple of places that didn't. Ah, okay. No one is going to be able to see that. Like, eyes. But I'm going to notice that and it's going to bother me. Let's zoom out a tiny bit. Just want to grab this. Just checking. It looks like there's only a couple of places where it's not actually that happy with it. So I think that's the one. The only thing is, no, I was gonna say like this bit's too saturated, but it's fine. Okay, so now now that these are done, you know what, because I'm super nervous about like not being able to go back and undo stuff. So I'm going to change, so this is going to be roughs. And this is line, and this is color. So this color section, I'm going to start merging stuff down. So these two, the line, merge down. That should have disappeared. Why did that not disappear? I merged the wrong one, that's why. It was on here. There we go, okay. Get rid of that. Layers, and then these two merge down. And then if I, there we go, okay. So that's one, and then the pen and the hand. Is it not gonna let me? Okay, cool. There should be like a merge selected. That would be good. There probably is. Hand, and then you got the mouth, and then merge. I'm just tidying stuff up, by the way. And then the eyes. I'm hoping that I'm not gonna have to like undo this. And then that was like, I don't need that anymore because that was like the reference layer. So let's just do one last check. Let's do one last check here. I knew something was going to go wrong. Why has it done that? Oh, guaranteed. Okay, so sometimes if there is a, there we go, that's the problem. So if there are a couple of frames that aren't like lining up with other stuff, it really doesn't like it. And then it will like remove those sections. So let's merge those. Merge down. And then the eyes. Merge down. Mouth. Thought I had the cat then. Sometimes he shouts at me if I'm in my office and the door is closed. The cat will show. He'll stand outside the door and go, wow. Okay. Now let's hope that this works. Now you don't have to like do this, but it does like neaten things up a little bit. Okay, so the hand is fine. What is that? Why have you suddenly... It's the body layer. Why has it done that? It's just decided that it's going to be a pain. Okay. Because look, it's fine every other time. I feel like every time I open Blender, there's like some new quirk or new thing. It's like, well, have you tried this problem yet? So let's have a look. God, chat has jumped. I've not done any question and answer for a second. Is YouTube my full-time job? No. Charles, I wish it was. I wish it was. I posted a video, the last video I posted is about how much I make on YouTube, and it's kind of like along that. It's been like a little bit more each year, but it's definitely not enough to cover like even my bills. It doesn't cover the bills, but I'd love for it to cover the bills at some point. Donnie, all my lives will now be public, so YouTube has decided, thankfully, that they have split the videos, the shorts and the live streams into their own separate tabs, so it doesn't make the video section look absolutely awful anymore. So they're all going to be live from now on, so no more unlisting. So worth checking out, particularly Stormlight Archive, and the audiobooks are narrated amazingly well. Can listen in the background story. I will definitely check them out. I am a sucker for a good fantasy book, so I will definitely check them out. I'll probably put them on like my Christmas list or something. Thanks, Scar. Yeah, I'm really excited to try out the tablet. Deep Snoo. I feel like I might do. If your name is the same as it is on Insta, then I do check my DMs. So once you get a bigger tablet, 9 out of 10, you won't go back. Yeah, definitely MoGraph. I have a few things lined up this month, but more welcome considering the circumstances. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've seen like the autofill stuff, but I am mostly done now. I think I'm just gonna add some texture and things, and then I should be good. Have I ever had a PlayStation? I have a PS4, but it makes the sound like it's taking off, so I don't really tend to play it much. I have some games on my PC now, and it runs a bit better. So blocking, yeah, basically. You love the character I made for Alice. Yeah, me too. It was one of the days where I was just like, I can draw today, so yeah. Let's have a look. Very difficult to make blush in Blender. What do you mean by blush? When you learn about animation, they always talk about hand-drawn animation, cutout, or vector, aka puppet. Ain't mentioned quite often. Why is that so? They're all different. It really depends. They're all very different. So like hand-drawn is you redraw everything. Cutout is you or puppet, you like switch pre-drawn assets. So it's like you'll have a library of hand shapes, and then you can click between them to swap them out. And vector is just vector and raster are two different types of like, I want to say like pixels or like drawing setups, because Blender is vector, TVPaint is raster, so it's like pixel, and this one you can just, in Blender you can scale it up and down without having it look absolutely dire. Let's go bye. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Oh my god, I'm getting towards the end of chat. Hang on. Hi Ed. What you're doing is beyond confusing. Oh no. I'm basically just doing an animated loop for a character. Blender is so much about troubleshooting. It's painful. It really is. It really is. For me, Blender for a long time was about I press a key accidentally, figure out what went wrong. Yeah. It's every time I use it, there's like some new problem that comes up, and I'm like, try this. Looks like grease pencil eyedropper tool on the left can be used to select and create materials, which can be used in material paint mode, but that does nothing for color attribute. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, they definitely need to add that as like an eyedropper tool is like a separate thing, because it's one of the things that I use a lot when I'm drawing in like a normal manual, any other animation painting program, you know. So that would be helpful. When it picks the material color, it seems to just read from the screen directly, so you'll end up with a slightly different color based on your display color profile. Fantastic. That sounds perfect. Okay. Which is great for beginners, cutout or frame by frame. So for cutout, I guess you'd still need to like draw all the assets. So frame by frame for me is quicker. I don't really tend to use it. Motion graphics are basically elaborate puppet pin animations, if I'm reading it right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'd say so. Where have I put my glove? Oh. I've got like 3 gloves. There's one up there. I always tend to lose them, so I bought like a batch. And they still end up like in pockets and things. Okay, so good evening everyone. Hello, how's it going? Okay, let's do some. So the reason that I was going to merge things, wasn't I? So this, the whole reason why it didn't like it was that frame there, that tiny extra frame. So if I then merge down, right, and then play it through, it should so no problems. But if you're trying to merge 2 layers, if they don't have the same keyframes as the other one, Blender does not like it, and it will mess up something when you're trying to merge the things. Okay, so let's just go through, check the eye layer. They've all got the same. Great. So merge down. And then you've got the brows. They should still be the same. Yep. Merge down. And then the mouth. Scroll up a little bit. There's a few more keyframes in the mouth, but they should be fine. Right, now I'm gonna check as we go, because I don't want to like undo this and then redo it for like a 3rd time. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, cool. Right, so this is the more complex one. So just to do this hand, there were 2, 4, there were 6 layers. Okay. Checking. They all look like they've got the same, which is fantastic. So hands. Okay. And then the extras are just together as normal. So now the reason for merging them all is because I'm gonna make, so this is texture 1, haven't really got a plan for this, other than basically what I want it to look like, make it look nice. I'm gonna go for like, this is my charcoal brush, and then I usually go for like a pink or a red. I'm gonna make it bigger, so anyway, like 800, because I want the texture to be nice. And then let's have a look through these. That is like one of the few things I am a bit disappointed about for Blender, is that the blending modes on this aren't, like, there aren't as many as there are on TVPaint, which is a bit sad. Let's turn that down. And then I want another one. This is going to be like yellow, I think. And turn that off. Texture one, pink. Let's go like a warm yellow. And that's quite nice. Okay, make it a little bit nicer. I've got a feeling it's not going to. I've just realised that they are over there. They need to be at the beginning. Texture one. This one. Come back over here. So now it looks a bit nicer. Now I need like a purple to give like some darker bits. So texture 3. Purple. And this is basically what I do for all of my animations. I want like a nice dark purple. Let's do like a hazy. No. Dark purple. There we go. 800. Let's try 1200. Sometimes it doesn't work out, so I might actually not use this at all. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one, because there's not like too many bits. Now I'm just gonna use like a modifier, I think. I don't know why. Extras. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Extra C. So it should be. Yeah, okay. So those are my time offsets. Let's just make sure it still stays there. And then we want a new modifier, and this is going to be noise. We definitely don't want it to affect the whole thing, because look how weird this is. It's a cool effect though. Is there anyone teaching Blender like Davinci teaches OpenTunes? I'm not too sure. So there's Worthy Kids, Dedu's, TipTut does like a 2D version. There's like quite a few. Doesn't my PC get slow while doing streaming and Blender? Not really. I built it I built it a while ago now. Let's ramp this up, see what it looks like. I love this. I love this like modifier. Very cool. But no, my PC doesn't get hot because I built it like a few years ago, and I think it's got like 32 gigs of RAM. It's the CPU is like the only thing in the PC that is lower powered than the rest is the GPU, and that's got 6 gigs of RAM. It's a 1660 by gigabyte, I think. Yeah, graphics card. But other than my graphics card, everything else is stacked. So no, no buffering for now anyway. Mevry, hello, how's it going? Make. What do you mean, like make blush on the face of the character? Do you mean like adding texture and stuff on top? Because that's literally all I do. I'm glad the streaming helps to motivate you. Yeah, it's the only way that I'm getting anything done. Okay, let's have a look. Texture one pink. I'm gonna have to like duplicate this, I think. Let's get rid of that. Duplicate, and then this one needs to be the yellow, and then it's got like that nice little wriggly texture on the thing. Why is it? This one? Oh, I see. Okay. So look at this. Look at this and see if you notice anything. I was like, for a second, I was absolutely horrified. I was so worried that when I'd merged the layers, that I'd done something to ruin the animation. No, it's just the time offset modifier. And it's because it's on this and the influence is not set to anything. So this should actually be set to extras. There we go. I was like, no, all my hard work. Yeah, now it's got like the nice little texture. The only thing is, what happens? Where is it? What am I doing? Yeah, you can see that it's decided to do the white underneath. Not too sure how I could fix that. Because I only really want the texture to like appear on the character, unless I go to the layers and then don't want the onion skinning. Masks. Oh, okay, so maybe you know what, let me duplicate this. Oh, hang on, wrong one. Copy, paste. Texture, get rid of that, close that. This one. So for this one, I love that. That's cool. Let's get rid of this. Right, now is it gonna absolutely freak out if I merge all? It is gonna freak out. Cool. maybe we'll just leave it, and when it goes a bit fuzzy, because these, they've got, they're over. Unless, oh no, I was going to use a mask, wasn't I? Pink and yellow. But no, they've come out as white, which is not what we want. No, maybe not. I am going to make this a bit bigger though. Let's pause it. And scale them up. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Let's get rid of the texture one because I don't even need that. And that's going to make the file absolutely massive. I'll just get rid of it. There we go. Yeah, I think that's every. To be honest, I'm probably, unless I remove the texture and take it back into TVPaint and then do it that way, I might just not have that. PC is seriously powerful. Guess it costs more than $5. No, it was I want to say it was like 12 to 1500, so it was like 1200 ish. I can't actually remember how much it cost now, but it was over $1,000, so a lot cheaper than what you might expect. Okay, so now this is finished. The only thing to do now is do a non-speaking one. So actually I might leave that for next time. I do have, we're going to switch over to a project I'm doing in TVPaint when it comes up. Come on. Why is it doing that? Why is there an alert message that I can hear? TVPaint. There you are. Oh, nice code. Thank you so much. And you're actually the first person to get the alert as well. Just want to try this out. Also love and appreciate the videos you've put out, especially the critter ones. Thank you so much. Ah, I really appreciate that. I also hope that you didn't actually use your lunch money and you have money to get food for that. But no, it's super appreciated. I'm glad you like the videos. More stuff to come. No worries, Rover. That's very cheap. Yeah, I didn't think it was too bad. Like, my CPU was the Ryzen 3900X, and it was, I think it was, I bought it when prices were like super high. I was gutted because it was £500. The CPU was £500, and then if I'd have waited a little bit longer, I couldn't wait because I needed the PC for work and things. But if I'd waited a little bit longer, it would have gone back down to like 300. So I wish I also have enough cash to, yeah, that would the dream, honestly. But no, you're all so nice, so nice to me. Okay, so we're just gonna, let me show you what I've got on this one. Where is she? Where is my girl? Is she not here? There. Not that one. Not that one. So this is the shot that I'm doing for the Reanimated project. And if I turn it down, where is Princess Bubblegum? Honestly, I should really name my layers. You know what? We're gonna make them big. Gonna make them all big. I don't know what that one's for. Oh, let's also turn that one off. I don't need this one because this was like a reference. That's the mouth. That can be... I'm going to color code these because I don't need some of these. Where's this one? That was her reference, so that's going to be yellow. We're going to hide that. This one? This is Finn's final mouth, so here's dark blue. Also, I need to change the title now. Oh my god, you can't even see this. Hang on, embarrassing. Only just noticed. There we go. You should be able to see it now. Christ. Making. So it's adventure time. This is the... I'll also change the note as well. So adventure time Reanimated in TVPaint. I can't spell today. There we go. Save. Hopefully that's worked. Hopefully you can see it now. Lemon Lime, hi, how's it going? Only seeing the Blender file, yes. Oh yeah, I forgot you're in the UK and your currency is pound. Yeah, it's a thing. What am I doing? I'm changing the notepad, aren't I? This one? List. There we go. Software, TVPaint. Working on adventure time. Hopefully, of course. Don't have enough run on adventure time. There we go. That should be fine. There we go. So that's the title. Okay, so this is the shot. This is the shot that I'm working on. This is the OG of what it looks like. So, and then if I close this, I feel like it might be storming. So I just saw a flash out of the corner of my eye. Okay, that's a reminder for everyone to save your stuff. If I disappear at any point, that's because there is currently a thunderstorm going on. Yeah, there's thunder and lightning outside my window. So if the stream goes dark, that's why. Okay. So that's his mouth. That's the line work for Finn. That's his legs. We can turn that off because I don't need that anymore. All that. What is this? That's peach. It's gonna be orange. Aha. There we go. Oh, okay. I wondered what that was. It's just my neighbour's car screeching. Okay, so this one... Have I not finished? finished him? Oh, that is why. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. Have I turned something on? Yeah, I have. I can hit. Yeah. Okay. It's these ones that I need to finish. I'll do Finn first. So, there we go. And we're going to work on a... So 3.9, we're going to do 4. Maybe too much. Let's go zoom in. Maybe I am working on a 3 point. I am. Outrageous. Okay. Close that. We'll get there in the end, honestly. If I may ask, why did you stop making tutorials on Critter? They were really good. So I haven't done a Critter tutorial in a while. I stopped posting from January to July this year because I had to take a break. I had some freelance work and stuff to do as well. But I haven't stopped making stuff on Critter completely. It's just been busy. Also, I'm trying to use the Blender shortcuts now. Okay. This one. Okay. So I am planning on doing some more Critter stuff, like eventually, but Blender is currently my priority for things. And there's like a few like basic animation tutorials that I want to make as well. I haven't forgotten about it. I am gonna get back to it, but I like to try a lot of different things and make a lot of different types of videos. So I hope when I do make Critter stuff again, you'll still find them just as helpful. Because they've got some new tools and things like the... What is it? I want to say it's like motion tweening now. But that might not be the right word. I think they've got like a camera tool-ish. Last time I looked. I will check chat in just a second. But yeah, like just let me know if there is anything that you do want me to cover for tutorials and stuff. Because I do have a list, and Blender has been on the list for a while, so I was like, well, I'll do a few Blender tutorials. Before I do like some basic stuff. Like that under there. And then that is his sleeve. Where are the pants? Oh, I'll leave the pants. I'll do the tidying up in a bit. Yeah, the legs are on like a separate layer. Installing Day of Dragons while I watch stream. Very nice. What is the game about? I'm guessing that's a game. Edric, hello, how's it going? Back, my internet cut out. Ah, no worries, Skylar. It's all good. It's currently storming outside, so if I disappear, it may be that the storm has cut out my internet / electricity. So we'll see. got a list of all the things that I need to get done by the end of this month. So I've got 2 Reanimated projects to do. I want to finish my PNGTuber as well. And then I'm going to do a separate animation in Blender. And there's going to be like a video for that. Yeah, it's a game. It's just a beta alpha survival RP PvP game where you play as a dragon. Very cool. Is it like, what kind of style is it? Like pixel, top down? Sounds cool though. Let's see. A lot of this isn't technically on model because I wanted to do something a little bit different with this one and just change the style a bit more. Let's do this one. Then okay. Let's turn that off. Looks horrific outside. Hopefully it'll clear up in a bit. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely see the difference between this and Blender, obviously, because this is raster. You can see the where it's all pixelating. Should be good. It's fine. Just gonna move this knee. It doesn't. Okay. I think the cat is still inside. Okay, the cat is still inside. I wouldn't want to be outside in this weather. 3D model game that's soon added new dragons, which I'm hyped about because there's only 3 dragons so far to play as. Okay, that's cool that they're still like adding more stuff. Okay. Okay, so head down. Yeah, I've just moved the sleeve on that frame because it doesn't, when the shoulder goes down, it doesn't do it quite as much. Okay. Come on. There we go. Just got stuck there for a really long time. Okay, get rid of that. Why is this one? There's nothing on it. Okay. Let's see. It's this game on Steam. Nice. The last game I bought was Ooblets, which I haven't played in a while, but it's still good. And the reason I haven't played it in a while is I know that if I open it up and start, I will not do any work after I open it up. I'm probably going to stream for like a couple more hours, maybe. Depends on how far we get with this one. I want it across there. Forgot about the little straps. Okay. Now I'm gonna need the onion skin to see where everything is. I'm just gonna trace over this hand. Next one. Is that another frame or is it just the mouth? It is just the mouth that's changed. Okay, so copy that over and then I will go in and erase the mouth and then redraw it. So just here. So no, I was just gonna like copy and paste it, but I think I will actually redraw it. And then this one I've just moved. This is a really cool smear frame. Love that. Smear frames are like one of my favorites. If I can put a smear frame in, I will. Like any project. Let's just do these eyes. I don't know if you can hear it when I tap on the keyboard to like change the frames. I'm always like really afraid of looking at keyboard building videos because I'm like, I do not need another another obsession. Because when I was doing research for building my PC, I became like hyper fixated on building my PC and like all the different parts and the RGB lights and everything, and I was like, yeah, that's the RGB actually made the build, to no one's surprise, a bit more expensive. So I do not need a new expensive keyboard building obsession. Has anyone actually like built their own keyboard or PC, obviously, but So a lot of people seem to be getting into building their own like keyboards and things. Yeah, okay. Flo, hi, how's it going? You can hear it. Oh gosh, like the absolute mashing of the keyboard. I hope you're doing good. How is everything? It's very very open-ended, but I hope the studio stuff's going well. Okay, so just about, I'm trying not to like absolutely smash the keyboard when I press the buttons. Save your ears, because the mic is like just above the keyboard actually. So I shouldn't. Okay. This should be higher, surely? Yeah, that should be higher. What have I done? There we go. Yeah, okay. That frame's done. And then, because we don't want to actually redraw anything, I'm going to copy and paste. Then we're going to move it with a bit of perspective. A bit too much, I think. There. And then just change the eyes. And then I'm going to copy that over there as well. And then we're going to move it this way. This is what I mean by like shortcuts and stuff. And taking them if you can. I've also not done this. I really hope in the next update they don't, or they do actually fix some of this, because it's like, it shouldn't pixelate that much, surely, just from one move. Look at that. Look at the contrast. If I zoom in. Right, so that's fresh, and that is moved. Bit annoying. Everything's okay. Counting the days till Christmas. So this is a reanimated episode of Adventure Time, not run by me, thankfully. I'm just doing a couple of shots. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, Kublo is another animator. They have a cool channel as well. They work in TVPaint as well, if anyone's interested. Definitely check them out. They make their own films and stuff. Like, is it three teaspoons of sugar? I know it's like teaspoons of sugar, but I can't quite remember how many. I feel like it's 3. Okay. But that was one of their short films that they made. Okay. Well, that eye is so much bigger. It doesn't look too bad on the rough, but when you line it, it looks horrendous. It might be the pupil. I think it's the pupil as well. That's a bit better. Those eyes need removing. Sounds a lot more disturbing than it is, or it's meant to be. Oh, wait. Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna grab these eyes. Oh, hang on. I do it this way. I get rid of this line. And then I can just stamp them in. And then we have this beautiful smear frame. Which I'm not quite sure how I'm going to colour. Let's have a look. Weirdly think the keyboard mashing is alright. Okay, that's cool. I will not hold back on the keyboard mashing. Okay. Let's see. 3 teaspoons. I can't speak today. 3 teaspoons of sugar. I knew it was something like that. Let me. Let me type these out. There we go. When you're moving your drawings, what do you have the A-listing tool? Setting of the tool set to? Let me see. I'm not too sure what that is. Go for it, but don't break the keyboard. Yeah, for sure. Deduce's style is just gorgeous. Like the mix of 2D, 3D. Mwah, chef kiss, honestly. And then it's the limited color palette, but it doesn't look like the colors are too close together, you know? It's just so nice. So nice. Okay. I do want to try out his juice box tutorial that he did. Oops. So, like that. And then right there. So this arm definitely looks super weird. You can just go absolutely wild with a smear frame. You don't have to stick to proportions and things, which is nice. across there, but then do it like that. And then it's just this leg left. Oh, not that bit. I'm so close. And then on this one, I think I'm gonna get rid of the legs. Okay, on some of these. Oh, I haven't done the back of the leg there. Cool, love that for me. I am probably gonna have to like redraw this leg at some point. Let's play it through, see what that looks like. I'm just checking out this leg. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay. It's on the left when you have the perspective or transform tool selected, 2 panels below the color panel. Okay. Oh, I have it set to medium. Please don't say I've been doing it all this while, and if I have it set to best, it ends up being not as bad. Yeah. What is it like if I set it to none? Forgive me, I'm going to throw myself into the sun. Aww. Okay, thank you for that. That's super helpful. Oh gosh. All my life. All my life. What would I do without you guys? Ah. Oh. Okay. Well, that's for future note. Cool. Okay. Okay. Let's just finish this. Strangely, like, this shot has actually been more like trouble than this one. Come on, open up. And there was like so many more characters in this one. We finished this kind of like last time. I always leave it set to none, medium, or smart. None. Medium or smart causes blur. How have I not known this? How have I not known this? Okay. This is what I get for not reading the TVPaint manual, honestly. Okay. Yeah. Come on. My wrist is starting to hurt a little bit from all the drawing I've done today. I might have to like finish off Finn and then call it a day. If the however you say it, if it causes blood, why is it not set to none automatically? What does it even do if it's set to best and that? Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Also, welcome Jane. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Okay. I really like this expression that I've done. Giving them big eyes just makes me so happy. They look super strange, but perfect at the same time. Oh, not like that. Manuals are for squares. We live life on the edge. I feel like I do. It's the thing, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Who reads manuals these days? Like that. That's what I wanted. I feel like it needs to be there. There we go. Maybe lift it up a little bit. Also, I'm gonna do that. I'm just changing the song for a second. Doing all right. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm glad you're doing okay. I am. We've just finished struggling with something that I thought was like a super big issue. And then realised it had a simple fix, so that's cool, fun, fancy free. But yeah, otherwise super duper. I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, just finishing off a couple of things today. We did some stuff in Blender earlier, and now we've moved on to TVPaint for a bit. And then this character is just... Surprisingly, this shot has caused me more trouble than the one that I had with like a ton of characters in. But we're getting it done. We're finishing it. I kind of want to finish it today, to be honest. Or at least get the characters done, because then I can add in the... what is it called? The effects and stuff that I've got going on. There's like some sparkly light that comes in and some little twinkly bits. That's a very technical term there. Obviously. Oops. And then this frame is literally just a copy now? Oh, none. So we do not mess about with aliasing. Aliasing? I have no idea how to say it. I think aliasing works well when you have lines that aren't textured and you want to keep the soft edge. I use it for motion graphics with the keyframe tool, and I don't have to animate by now. Gotcha, okay. That would make sense, yeah. DM, hi, how's it going? Wow, chess channel, love that. You make chess cartoons, that's cool. I cannot play chess. I am not good at chess. I can play checkers, but that's about it. Okay. Right, let's sort this kid's leg out, because poor boy. Okay. Be about here actually. Okay, and then this one needs that removed. Okay, so I'm going to remove this line from this hand. And because I am going to merge the layers down, so it's just easier to then colour. No. There. And then we're good for the rest. This one is not good. That needs to go all the way to the edge. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Also need to have a look at when his arm comes down. Make sure the trousers don't go over. Oh, we're fine. Okay. Let's do one last check through. Also, let's get rid of... That's the leg. There we go. Now we can see what's going on. Have I missed out any sections of like the top? I think... Has he still got a sleeve? He's got a sleeve there. The sleeve suddenly moves up the arm, which is not good. So there. And then here, here, here. Just catching up. There we go. Oh, it pulls in. Jep, how's it going? Thank you for going to the stream at KdsketchTubers. Oh, okay, gotcha. I really love Adventure Time. So good. My graphic tablet, everything I use is linked in the description, but it's currently the XP Pen 13.3 Pro. Huion are meant to be sending me a tablet to try out, so I will soon be able to tell you which one I like better. How is something like a Reanimated challenge organised? So you'll usually have 1 or 2 people who pick an episode from a show or like a trailer or something, and then they will split it up into 5 to 10 second sections, and then they will release like the cuts as their own individual files, and then whoever like signs up to it or applies to be on it, sometimes they can be a bit picky with who is on it, and sometimes your friends will just be like, hey, you should come to this thing and do this thing, and then you get in. But you'll usually pick a shot or 2 depending on like how many slots there are, but yeah, you'll usually pick a bit, and then you're free to do like your own style and stuff over the top, as long as you stick to like kind of the same layout as what you would do normally. And then you'll submit it to the specifications, so like frame rate and dimensions that they ask for in the frequently asked questions. So it will usually be like 24 frames a second, 1920, 1080. What else? But yeah, there'll be like a deadline and stuff. This one was meant to be released, or like everyone was meant to have this stuff submitted on the 20th of October, but obviously that didn't happen. There were a lot of people who hadn't done their shots, so this is me just finishing off mine. Okay, let's do the lip sync for this. Okay, I just need to duplicate the structure. And then this one we'll just do the teeths. Something super quick. But yeah, you've got to be kind of on it for big projects like this, because I would say some people, like quite a lot of people, leave it to the last minute. For this one, it's actually been including myself, because usually I will do stuff on time or earlier if I can, but October was a bit of a washout for me. It was so busy with non-work things for once. But yeah, today, like, keep reminding people of what is going on. Also be prepared for the video to get claimed like almost instantly if you upload it to YouTube. But they are a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend them. If you've never been in a Reanimated project before, I definitely recommend being in one first before you try and organise your own. Let's see. I was thinking about doing one myself, but then I was like, I have not got the time to organise that. Looks like the storm's gone. The sky is very clear and very blue now, which is nice. Sometimes if it storms, I do get a bit worried about the power going out and then losing everything. So yeah, that's fine. We're all good. Okay, now let's pick the colors. So Finn's hat and skin. Oh, let's also merge these down. Oh, hang on. Someone's knocked on the door. I will be right back. Oh, I was excited about that then. It was not my parcel. It was just a random delivery. Let's see. Midnight, hi, how's it going? Yeah, it's a lot to coordinate. What Adventure Time characters are your favourite? I'd say Lumpy Space Princess, Big Mo and Jake are probably my favourites. So, I've got a few projects on at the minute, so I can't do any like collabs and stuff at the minute other than what I've got on. But I will let you all know if I end up doing like an actual animation collab or whatever. Innie, hi, how's it going? Maybe I should change my channel logo. What for? And to what? I don't think so. It is like my character, so it's what I use for like left off the arm. I'm just gonna grab this. So there, here. Okay. That needs to go up. Yeah, no worries. It's the character I use like the most in like story times and stuff. Okay, I think oh, okay. This line, I knew there was one of them that I'd forgotten. What would you Yeah, no worries. What would you suggest, like, I change it to? Like, do you mean just something simpler, more like graphic or whatever? Because there are, like, benefits to having something like that. Okay, I think we're ready to colour this boy. Let's minimize that. Colour and texture. And I'm gonna grab this. In a new one, make it hold, and I'm just gonna have it smaller. And do it like that. And then I can colour pick as I need to. I'm going to sort of like tone them down a little bit because I don't want it to be like super, super bright. Whoops. Simple right now, maybe exaggerate more. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, if I add any like more detail and stuff, it might get a bit difficult to see. But I have been thinking about it, like doing something different, but I'm not quite sure like what I would do. Okay. Oh no, that's the eye. Didn't want that. Nope, didn't mean to do that one. Okay, and then we've got like this eye. We'll do his eyes. This white. Oh no, let's do the teeth as well. Oh, okay. Just remembered that the mouth is on a separate line. I kind of like the fact that like every frame looks slightly different, or sometimes more than slightly different. Because most of the time you try and, when you animate, obviously you try and do stuff that's as consistent as possible, but it makes it more fun when things aren't like quite right. Let's don't like that. I need, it's like the inner mouth. Is good for that. Okay, we're gonna grab the skin as well because he's looking a bit pasty. Have I tried Harmony? I have not tried Harmony because that is expensive and I don't have like a spare $2,000 to buy like the top version. If they want to gift me, the top tier, I'll definitely have a go. But yeah, at the minute I'm experimenting with like free programs. TVPaint I've already bought, so I tend to work in those. Also, like Harmony is out of budget for a lot of people, so I try and stick to free stuff for what I have. But yeah, how are you finding it so far? I've known I know quite a few people who have like switched to Toon Boom and they prefer it a lot more. Oh, he's missing a leg. I knew I'd forgotten something. Okay. Make sure it's there. Okay. The CTG layer is just so good. Innie, if you wanna, so I have a Discord server if anyone wants to join and post your animations in there. People are really kind and you just, for like reviews and stuff, it's easier for me to see it on there as well. Change the hair. Let's have a look. To be honest, with the icon, it's like so small anyway that the change isn't really gonna make much of a difference, I don't think. Hi Sean, I am using the CTG layer, so it's basically like a bucket fill tool. So I will like grab the color. And then if I do that, oh, it might be too far. If I do this, I can press enter and TVPaint will fill it in for me. Most of it anyway. Sometimes it doesn't quite work out. So I am just like dotting. Bits and pieces. Ah, that's why. Oh, also, be easier if I took the line smoothing off. Why I've still got that on when I'm colouring. And then across there. Okay. Let's do this one. Oh, the backpack. The trouble with this is that the colours on this are super saturated that I'm picking from. It looks so bizarre. Almost there. And then this bottom one, this green is definitely like too saturated. So TVPaint is not free, unfortunately. You can try Blender. There's Blender, Critter, OpenToons, Tahoma 2D, and then there's like Pencil 2D, Synfig. It really depends. Does the line smoothing actually make a difference? I can't really tell. Yeah, so if you've got the line smoothing on and you're trying to do the CTG layer, there's a slight delay. Which if you turn it off while you're colouring, it's better. Am I going... Cup. Am I going to add the same lighting effects as well? Yeah, so there's going to be some extra stuff. It's probably just going to be like more of a hack texture way instead of the full shebang. Okay. Like there. Why are you changing color? I'll fix that in a second. That section. Just making sure that they all kind of match up. The bag kind of looks like a snail. Yeah, that should do for the pants. Hopefully that'll work. Aha. Tiny section. There we go. Okay, is there... I know there are some parts of this that are like switched over. There we are. This top. Oh, it's only those two frames. Cool. And that is the colouring done for Finn. Okay. So it's that one. What else do I need? Oh yeah, his mouth. Oh, and the foot. I will go through and like erase bits. So this is white. And then I think he's got like a black shoe. But we're gonna go with like the eye color. Make animation and then erase this section. That one. Okay, so okay. Now I just need to do the mouth. Mouth color. We'll go with like my settings for this. This one. Your CPU doesn't have integrated graphics for running Blender. Oh, okay. Yeah, just check out like some other free programs and see whether they're gonna be able to like match, whether you've got the specs for that. Because otherwise it's gonna be a bit rough. I mean, you can always animate like on paper and then bring it into an editing program, or just like a animation program with a timeline if you can't animate digitally, if that makes sense. So there's Critter, OpenTunes, Tahoma 2D, Synfig, Sketchbook, although I'm not sure that one, I don't think that one's free anymore. So this one, like that. Okay, I think I'm going to call it a day. My voice is getting a bit sore and I've made some good progress. This will probably be finished next time you see it. Maybe. It depends on like how much I get done. But thank you all so much for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day / night, and I'll see you next time. I'll probably do some more Blender stuff or something. Camelot, this is if you go on any sort of like streaming software like Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, it should be under Stream Beats by Harris Heller, and they're all like royalty-free music, so you can use it in your videos and like on stream and stuff without getting copyright claimed. So that's what I usually play. So it is 3:30 here in the UK, but yeah, I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you next time.